Okay. Okay. Let's have a look from this angle here. That's the Preacher. Preacher, Raider Bowie, chain pure, marbles. From on top, marbles, chain pure, Raider Bowie, Preacher. Okay, so I'm not overly concerned on the deepest or the biggest gouges, but just because we're chopping, the marbles did exceptionally well for what it is, and the handle was fairly comfortable. There's no wobble in that guard yet. I thought I did hear a little bit of a chink, sort of a sound on one of the not so well aligned sort of blows. I can't feel anything loose, but I know that that's a rat's tail. And there's a lot of epoxy holding all this sort of stuff together, but it doesn't seem loose at the moment. Actually, let's have a look at the edge. Ooh, what have we got there? There's a little something, a couple little somethings. Yep, just up towards the tip there, about 1.5 inches in, you can see a couple little things in the edge. This is pretty shit steel too, but yeah, see, you can see that there's a little something in the edge there. Let's go over this. This is a chain pure. I can't see any damage. Okay, now this one here, I can't. There's definitely nothing loose. I just thought it might be a crack there, but don't think so. But I can tell you, this is by far the most uncomfortable handle. This one actually hurts your hands, where it's got this little finger retainer or whatever you call that for, you know, so to stop it from coming out of your hands. That thing there, and also, oops, the point of this beak is quite nasty as well. Yeah, this definitely isn't a wood chopping sort of a blade. However, it is meant to be a fighting thing, so it's only really probably made for chopping through flesh and bone. Maybe bone. The Raider Bowie. 1095 SP10, I believe this is called. I don't expect to see any damage or rolls in this. This felt fairly comfortable. Certainly no complaints at all. And I actually found this one, for some reason, to be the most accurate. And that one there and that one there seem to be the most accurate. I seem to be a little bit all over the place with the Preacher and the Chain Pure, where this one's quite deep, but not a very broad cut. But it also could be to do with the body position. Okay, now let's have a look at the Preacher. It's these cookery house ones that I'm sort of the most suspicious on. Okay, doesn't seem like any damage. So the Preacher definitely any cracks? No. Okay, the Preacher feels pretty good in the hand. It did probably give us the biggest overall material removed. It felt good, but so did, surprisingly, so did the marbles. So, anyway, this is getting a bit long. Conclusion, marbles completely surprised me. The Preacher seems to have removed a little bit more than the Raider Bowie. The Raider Bowie seemed to be more accurate. Don't know why, it could be just my technique. I am a little bit squished here, I'm sort of stuck against this log. Anyway, let's call that battle number 1 concluded.